Hi explorers, and welcome back to another gameplay video. Today we are going to explore the interesting world of Orwell, a game on Steam that is an indie title, and it has to do with surveillance, and you will take a job as some kind of surveillance guard or profiler, and by taking this job you will have to discern which facts are important or not. That's everything that I got from the introduction video. So let's see here, create a profile. We only have one, so let's take that one. Empty profile, create. Congratulations, you have selected for the Orwell's test phase. Please create a profile. Okay, so let's see what kind of picture we can find here. We have one dude with glasses, two dudes with glasses. So let's take one of those. Don't have that much of a beard, but works for me. And my name is can't use numbers, so David Scott, that could be a good name. Let's see here, you may now enter your email address. You are one of 7,886 accepted applicants. Will inform us you about updates on your case. The address entered will be handled with care and not used to any other purpose. Well, I'll input my email address here, I guess. To blur that in post, I guess. So, be diligent, your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Sounds reasonable enough. Setting up profile. Ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. Please wait. Logging in. Okay, security cameras, I guess. What's happening here? No records? We need records so we can profile people. Give me some. I like this blocky graphics because it's easy but still very descriptive. So, let's see here. Police record found. Okay. So is that a suspect, perhaps? Taking the bus? Okay. Some snuggling. That's fine. Whoa! Did she plant a bomb, perhaps? Didn't see anything there. Did I miss something? Do you see anybody planting a bomb? The clocks were striking 13. Okay. You're online. Good. Continue. Call me Symes. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense against terrorists. Good. For the test phase, you are one of the first people to try out Orwell's system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you see from the footage, there has been an accident, so let's get started. We have activated a reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight there is an information to be investigated. Highlight when there is information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Okay. Let's see here. Headlines. Bomb obliterated Freedom Memorial and kills 3 people. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown persons file once you are done. Okay. So that was the explosion. Negotiation until it failed. Movie shooting completed. 100 Grey Shadows. Shooting of Grey Shadows saga lasting 4 years finalized. Third part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Okay, so that's a very strange title, so I guess we should look more into this bombing. Detonation destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Terrorist ambitions suspected as a mysterious letter reaches the authorities. The explosion obliterated the Freedom Memorial in Bonton, leaving nothing but rubble behind. Photo UNP. Bonton, approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to the official police report, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirmed that several hours earlier an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, the thoughts are free, had reached the local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. Okay. And I guess this is Palestinian president's Parisian president's aborts negotiation with opposition. Violent riots in Tirif, Blaine encouraged renewal. Tirif, peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Parisian capital city Trilif have been aborted without result last night. Independent sources report that the President Kazart abruptly cut off the communications with opposition's representatives as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of re-elections. The news about the premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to resume demonstrations in the capital. It has been reported that demonstrations wearing hoods threw incendiary material into shop windows and onto cars. The police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the political situation of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. Okay. And we have a movie shooting. I don't believe that could be related, but they have shooted a movie. This seems unrelated. Could be related. It's a good day to fall in love. Should not be related as well, but we might need to know more about that. Open the unknown person file as you are done. Let's see here. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for the main subject. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Okay. Let's see here. Westgate's Cassandra. The highlighted elements in record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Okay. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Okay. So the only thing we have here is her name. So that was uploaded, I guess. Okay, so we can upload a photo as well. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify persons. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it's clearly being assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest as has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Okay, assault on a police officer. So that's not a reason for bombing, I guess. Good. With the data you have extracted from the police record, a document can now be accessed. A new document can now be accessed. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? Yes. I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer and you will see what I mean. Okay. So let's look at this woman. Is this woman a terrorist? A woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. Cassandra, simple protester or anti-governmental terrorist. Bonton, the case that keeps the media and public guessing. Cassandra, DW, picture below above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as a part of a demonstration against the new amendments to the government model project, the Safe Bill. Protesters at the Freedom Plaza turned violent 2 weeks ago. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been able to connect the crime to accused Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely and has asked her fans to show her support. A trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the other rioters as anti-governmental terrorists. Okay. Well, guess I can upload these points of data too. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Okay. So she's an artist by profession. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Well, that's not an art. Great, you have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the information I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now on, I'm going into this case blind. Okay. The Orwell ethical codex dictates that investigators like yourselves are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request actions. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable or on a data chunk you do not want to pass to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress the case. Okay. Cassandra's port. Portfolio. Let's see here. Cassandra Watergate. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. Okay, so that's that we can disable. I'm glad you found me. I finally found the courage to quit my dull job to focus on my art career. Not interesting. And to put my stuff on portfolio. Below you will find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking on arrows and right side of the pictures below. You can browse through them by clicking on the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures below. Okay. See something you like? Why? Of course you do, because I'm freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my Tell You account, the Cassie 92, and tell me which piece you like. I'm gonna make a find art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing, free of charge. Now off you go and have fun. Okay, so her address could be interesting. Good, you have found a chat handle. that will allow us to overhear any conversation on that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Okay. So let's see here if we have any more information. We have 3. Christmas present from my darling. Okay, so in a relationship, don't really see why that should be important. Private piece, but oh well, I have a hard time keeping it to myself. The businessman, forgotten daughter. Yep, that beaut is me. I was never sure about the title though. The businessman's forgotten daughter, or victim of traditionalism in pink. What do you think? Not interesting. Daughter of entrepreneurs. No, doesn't really have any bearing on the case. No communications recorded, okay? So, do we have any other information here? Movie shooting completed. Headlines. Watergate. So I wonder what's up now. New objective. Find information on Cassandra's social and occupational background. Found the reason why the investigation against Cassandra was closed. Okay. Let's see, close that. So we need to know how about her social status. So relationship is actually interesting. And yeah, then we have this piece of information. I don't really know why that is important, but let's pick that up as well. Now we know she's in a relationship. Could this be interesting as well then? Occupation. That's important that she quit her day job, I guess. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. That's true. That could be very interesting. Session unknown person. Hey you. Hey Joshi. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assumed you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bolton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, lucky for you. I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have in mind this time? Probably just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, that's exactly what going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. I guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. 1 bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma aka my parents then. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Ugh. Yeah, maybe. Got to go now. Text you later. XOXO. So, I guess that's good. Related profiles update. Joseph Langley. Create a new profile. Client of lawyer. Yeah, could be interesting to know about her lawyer. You have a profile for a related person. It may be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons, can only be extracted from their relevant profiles. Okay. So stole a credit card. You took it right. So she didn't steal that. So could we get more information about that? Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicion. Yes, procedure closing raises manipulation suspicion. Investigations into the malicious attorney. Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Okay. Whenever the content of 2 data chunks are at odds with each other, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. Okay. The case that has been at the center of media attention for the last month finally come to an end. Cassandra Watergate was acquitted for the alleged assault against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. However, the case might be reopened should the evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed this outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty, at no point at all. The revered defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the innocence in question, which actually turned the tide of the proceedings. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victims expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concern that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of 2 young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he is still in an induced coma unresponsive to the treatment. Okay. So she really got into a real fight with her. So criminal case closed due to lack of evidence, or parents resolved to legal means to close the target person's criminal case. Parents resolved. This sentence makes no sense. Parents resolved to legal means to close the target person criminal case. So I guess that we either support that she was convicted without, they tried to convict her without evidence, or the parents tried to use their influence to get her free. Well, I guess I don't know, because so far we haven't digged up any evidence. Show conflict. Yeah. Wrong profile. Okay. So I guess we need to change profile then. How do we do that? Do that. Upload to her profile. This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Okay. So find info on the previous job Cassandra quitted. Okay, so that's the next thing that we need to do. See what kind of job that could have been. Read it somewhere, perhaps. She wasn't involved with the movie. Well, I think this is a good place to take a little break, and then I will continue to see if I can find out what she actually had, what her job was before she became an artist, and before she quit that previous dull job. I think this game so far is quite interesting. It's an interesting idea, so I'm looking forward to play more of this. I hope you liked this video so far, this video series so far. Please share it with your friends, leave a nice comment, subscribe if you want more videos of Orwell, and I really hope to see you in the next one.